Capricorns, you might be feeling like things are at a bit of a standstill or you're being forced to hurry up and wait. All of this energy is moving and preparing you for the next big expansion. Welcome to your Cancer season Tarotscope. So Capricorns, when I was channeling for you, the image was of this figure kind of at a graveyard and just a little bit distraught, if I'm being honest. It's like they were really taking that time to mourn someone. But I think for a lot of you, it's mourning your past self. I think there's a lot of ego death going on kind of across the board, but especially for you, Capricorn. So if you feel like there are certain relationships you had to let go of, or certain dreams that had to be reworked, or things have now become more clear, so you know that certain people, ideas, dreams, living situations are no longer suitable, allow yourself time to work through that energy, just as if you were grieving a physical loss, which some of you might be as well. When you're mourning your past self, that isn't just going to happen overnight. And what's interesting as well is that we do have that full moon in the sign of Capricorn happening on Thursday, June 24th. It's actually quite nice though, because it's at 3 degrees Capricorn, and we have Jupiter in Pisces. Even though it's retrograde, it'll be making a really nice sextile to the moon, and very indicative with the very first card I pulled, which was the Hanged Man. So try not to force anything right now, Capricorn. Of course, we can still see lots moving and flowing, but if you're feeling a little bit stuck or in your head, that's perfectly normal, especially right before a full moon in your sign. Other channeled messages that are coming through, Capricorn, if some of you are wanting to travel, going on a trip, being near water, I saw someone kind of on a boat and just revving up the engine. I think a lot of you might want to go home as well, whether it's to visit your parents, your childhood home, or just finding your roots, so to speak. I think that'll be very important. Or spending time with people that you feel at home with, which is a very big Cancerian theme of family. And the energy of fire and candle work. If you're feeling a little bit scattered or you're just needing time to focus right now, lighting a candle, whether it's focusing on that fire or just grounding in to your body, either changing your diet, your physical activity routine, that energy of fire, that one singular flame, and even just really examining what ignites you, what brings passion. Because guess what? We have the 9 of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles. And I also think, because this was kind of coming through channeling wise, now even here, it's like, leave room for your dreams, for people to help you, for people to stretch that dream, for people to help expand it in ways that you might not even think possible. Not to be so rigid or so stuck in being, I'm not making this much money, or this hasn't come through yet. I think if it hasn't come through yet, there's a reason why. And there's a little bit of a trust us, ask us for help when you need it. Don't be so prideful that you think you can do everything on your own, but also leaving room for something even better, Capricorns, to come in. So taking the first few days of Cancer season to really evaluate. And if you're watching this after the fact, noting where you were between January, words with Mercury still in retrograde, where you were between June 20th and June 24th, if you're watching this after the fact. And for those of you watching it in real time, take note of what's coming through over these next few days so you can assess, what do your dreams mean? How are you expanding? How are you growing across the board in all areas of your life? And if you're mourning something, either your past self or someone real, then take that time accordingly, because you're not meant to really move right now, especially with that Hangman energy. And it's also interesting too with the Hangman being affiliated with Neptune, and Neptune going to be stationing retrograde around the time of that Capricorn full moon. There might also be certain vices or addictions or old thought patterns or programming that'll try and keep you small. But with that 9 of Cups, one of the luckiest, most auspicious cards in the entire deck, there are people that want to help you, Capricorn. You just have to be open for that help. Even if it's signs from your own spirit team, guardian angels, be open to receive help. And I think that's going to be of real advantage for you moving forward. So let's see what else is coming through. And just rest, Capricorn. I just saw a figure just literally like stretching out, and then it was like a vision of a hammock, a vision of the beach. I think just really embracing all this water energy, given that we have Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces, the Sun in Cancer, Venus in Cancer up until the end of June approximately. There's a lot of good nourishment that can come from these water signs to help soften you, or just to be in flow a lot more, so that you're going to be able to be receptive to this help. Yeah, you're working so much, Capricorn. I want you to incorporate play. And I think that was what that vision was linking, in the sense that you get to just enjoy all this time. And it's so telling. Okay. You're going to be working hard. You always are working hard, Capricorns. We have the 8 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles. As you're working, as you're perfecting your craft, as you're going after what you want, don't allow lack or the fact that these things aren't here right now stop you. I think some of you also are going to need to invest money to make your life easier. And that's not just in work, but in certain things that you don't like doing. You don't need to hold on to all of your money so tightly and being like, I'm doing all of this work, no one understands me. They don't like, people don't understand because you're not potentially letting them in, Capricorn. So if you need to hire a cleaning lady, a PR person, an assistant, meal service, anything to help make your life easier, so that as you're working, you don't just get continually burnt out, I think that's really going to help you. And some of you might feel like the money isn't there right now, but there's always ways to acquire money. Lines of credit, asking a family member. Don't allow your pride to get in the way right now. There's obviously a reason why you feel like you're at this standstill right now and things aren't moving as fast as you want them to, but you know that these dreams are about to come true. You need better structures in place, so you're not just continually cycling through the same mindset, and maybe even just the same level. Even though you're successful right now, there's opportunity for more success. And that Page of Cups is also a very beautiful energy, Capricorn, that's inviting you to play, to have more fun. I think it's also interesting that we see a little fishy inside, and we have Jupiter in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces. So potentially offers for more creative outlets, relationships, intimacy. These are all things that may be presented to you that maybe don't make you money or acquire more status, but they're going to be ways for you to enjoy and be in that receptive state to allow all of this in. This card fell out. Yeah, Capricorns, hello. The Sun, the best card in the entire deck. I feel like it's just you getting in your own way and potentially being frustrated that things aren't where you want them to be. And again, Capricorn, I mean, I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. I'm a Capricorn rising. It's that proverbial golden carrot of it's never enough. Sometimes with Capricorns is that they always feel like they have something to prove, and there's always more money, more status, more notoriety to achieve. And so if you're not able to enjoy it at this level, no matter where you are, no matter how much money you're making, you're never going to be able to enjoy it, because there's always going to be more pressure or more to obtain. And the Sun is like, you're good. You have it with the 9 of Cups. Everything's already working in your favor. Remember, all of this water energy is very compatible with Capricorn, given that Capricorn is an earth sign. Cancer is literally your opposing sign, right? So you're able to learn a lot of energy in this season with everything that's moving through Cancer opposing whatever you have in Capricorn, to help you know that family, honoring the rest, enjoyment, nurturing yourself, spending money on things to make your life easier, Capricorn, whatever that is. Even just ordering in once a week, so on Friday nights you don't have to cook, or a massage every 2 weeks. Please, whatever that is, invest money into nurturing yourself this month and see what kind of a difference it makes. I was also going to say that there's not a lot of planets in earth signs. We only have Pluto, which is retrograde in Capricorn. So if you have late placements in Capricorn in your chart, you're probably also feeling this intense buildup of energy right now, which would make sense. And what's even more telling is that the bottom card, Capricorn, of this deck is the Death card, which of course is all about death and rebirth, which is very Pluto and its energy. And of course, death is connected with Scorpio. Pluto has an affiliation with Scorpio. So trust that everything is falling into place accordingly. You get to invest and use your money to bring more pleasure in your life. I think it's also interesting that the second card underneath on the bottom of this deck is the Page of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to invest money into making your life easier. I think that's a big thing, because the cards are saying this expansion, this new dream, this new life is coming, but right now we need you to be still and to assess what isn't working, where greater structures can be had to make this next expansion come with ease, and know that when that next expansion happens, you're able to enjoy it and have these structures in place to make your money work for you even better than it already is. Okay, Capricorn? That's all I got. That is your general reading for Cancer season. Of course, if you want to watch your rising and moon sign Tarotscopes, feel free to do so. If this resonated, tips and donations are always appreciated to continue producing all this content. The link for my PayPal is in the bio. Please tag a fellow Capricorn that could also use this message. And with regards to one-on-one readings, I'm now booking into July, and all of our prices are going to be going up as of July 1st. So if you want to book in now and save some coins, do so accordingly, okay? Thank you so much for watching, Capricorns, and I shall talk to you soon. Bye.